Okay, all characters in this recording are fictional. Hey, William, how you doing today?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I'm good. My name is Molly, and I will be your social worker. So can you tell me a little bit about why you're here, or who wanted you to be here?
Um, I think my parents just are kind of like fed up with my grades and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, so grades and stuff.
hmm
Okay, so I just want to really quick before we get into more of that, I just want to let you know that I am a mandated reporter, and I want to talk to you a little bit about informed consent. Do you know what that means?
No.
No. Okay, so informed consent means that as a social worker, I um, hold confidentiality. I take it really seriously. So that means that anything that you tell me stays between you and me. So I'm not going to go tell my colleagues. I'm not going to go tell your parents. It'll just be between you and me unless you tell me something like you're going to hurt yourself or hurt someone else. Then I'm a mandated reporter and I have to let someone know for your safety. Does that sound good?
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So you mentioned that you are having a little bit of trouble in school, or your parents are kind of on you about your grades. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, I'm just not really interested in school. It's hard for me to pay attention, and um, I don't know. I just don't care for it. And my parents are always telling me, like, oh, you need to get your grades up and stuff. But it doesn't mean anything. Um, I don't know.
Okay, so when you talk about bad grades, can you be a little more specific? What kind of grades do you have right now? And then what kind of grades do your parents want you to have?
Well, I have like I don't know, I would say like three C's, a
Okay.
D, and an F,
And an F.
and two D's and one F. Yeah, that's right.
Two D's and one F. Okay, and then what are some grades that would be acceptable for you and your parents?
Um, for my parents, they want B's and up,
B's
but
and F.
for me, I don't know. That seems kind of unrealistic in my opinion.
Okay, so since they are your grades, what kind of grades seem realistic to you that we could meet?
Um, I mean, maybe get all my grades up to at least C's.
Okay, that's a good starting point. I like that. Okay, so have you met with anyone before about anything like this or anything different, like a school counselor or someone outside of school like me?
Um, yeah, I mean, I met with the school counselor a couple times, but yeah.
Okay. Was that stuff mainly for grades or were there other stuff going on?
Um, yeah, it was just grades.
Grades. Okay. What about substance abuse? Any drugs or alcohol? Are you
No,
presented with
I
that
don't
kind
do
of
any of
stuff?
that stuff.
No. Okay. What about your family? Can you tell me a little bit about your home and who you live with?
Sure. I live with both my parents, and they both work. I have two siblings, both older than me, a sister and a brother.
Okay. Are you
Yeah.
close to your siblings? And if
Um,
you're older, but are they older?
yeah, they're both older. And I mean, yeah, I'm pretty close with them. I like them.
Nice. I know it can be. I'm also a youngest sibling, so I know it can be kind of hard sometimes with older siblings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hand me down.
Yeah. What about your parents? Are you close to your mom or your dad?
Um, yeah, I'm pretty close to them. They're good to me, I would say.
Okay. That's good. It sounds like you have a strong support system at home. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're in school. You said you're 14 years old, right?
Yeah, I'm 14 years old.
14. Okay. So that makes you a freshman in high school, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how has that transition been for you from going to eighth grade to high school?
Um, I mean, it's been whatever. I mean, like in terms of like friends and stuff, I'm always good at making friendships and stuff, so that's not a big problem.
Okay.
Um, I mean, it's just, I guess it's a little bit harder, like school wise, but man, that's
Okay.
about nothing too big.
But you said you're good at making friends. You're not too shy and having a hard time reaching out to people.
Nope.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. Okay, since you're not a huge fan of school, what are some things you like to do outside of school?
Um, I really like to hang out with my friends like after school and play Xbox.
Play Xbox. Okay. What's your favorite game on Xbox?
Um, I like role playing games, so I would say Skyrim.
Okay, awesome. Um, so we know that you are good at communicating, you're good at making friends. What are some things that you like and are good at school? Because I know there's got to be a few things.
Um, I would say I'm probably out of all the school subjects, I'm probably best at math.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. Um, do you like your teacher? What are some things that you like about math?
Yeah, my teacher's really cool. But it just comes easier to me. I don't really have to think about it that much or try. It's like it's easier. I
Okay.
don't know.
Has it always been like that for you?
Yeah.
That's really lucky. Usually people struggle with math the most, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
What's a subject that you think is the most difficult or one that you care the least about?
Um, Definitely English.
English?
I suck at it so bad. I think I'm dyslexic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. What about is your teacher helpful? Does she help you with stuff, or do you not really like him or her?
No, they're fine. It's just like I said, I don't really like to read because I feel like I don't read right.
Okay.
It doesn't register. It doesn't. I read super slow, and it's just the.
Okay. Is that something that you would like to also work on? Maybe like improving reading and stuff? Would that make you feel more confident in English?
I mean, I guess,
Yeah.
but I don't really care about it.
Okay. So we're going to talk about a goal because I want us to have an idea of where we're headed so that you can feel better and have a little bit more focus and success at school. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay, so what do you think an overall goal could be? Would it be as it pertaining to school?
Um, I would say, like I said earlier, getting all my grades up to C.
Getting all your grades up to C's. Okay.
Yeah.
So you come up with the goal, but I'm going to help you come up with action steps. Okay. So
Okay. Sure.
these action steps are going to be specific and help you meet your goal. Does that
Sure.
sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. So as far as grades, I know usually schools have some good resources for that. Is there tutoring offered at your school?
I think there is offered every Tuesdays and Thursdays after school.
Okay. Would that be something that could work into your lifestyle? Would you have a ride after tutoring?
Um, I think I would, especially because my parents are really on me.
Right.
So if I tell them I'm going to tutoring, they'll make sure I'll
Okay.
be.
And then you said Tuesdays and Thursdays, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there one of those days that you prefer over the other for after school?
Let's do Tuesday.
Tuesday? Okay. So how about we say that before we meet next Friday, which is a week from today, how about we say, do you think it'd be realistic to go to one tutoring session on that Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay. So one tutoring session, and then let's come up with um, one more action step. So do you study after school ever?
Hardly.
Hardly. Do you
Yeah.
have any tests coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a history exam.
History exam. Okay, so would it be possible for you to study 30 minutes 2 nights a week? So it's just a total of an hour as a starting point, but it's something. Something's always better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
So
I
30
think I could do that.
minutes twice in the week. Do you think that's reasonable?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So before we meet next time, you're going to go to one session of tutoring on Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're going to study for 30 minutes twice a week.
Sounds like a plan.
Does it sound good?
Mhm.
Okay, awesome. Well, I really have enjoyed meeting you, William, and I will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.